Aloha, e como mai. Welcome or welcome back to Rainbow Budgets. I am so glad you're here with me today for Savings Challenge Sunday. As you know, we alternate every other week what we save for on our Savings Challenge Sunday. This week happens to be medical and education expenses. And every other week we bring $280 to save for future medical expenses. So let's give our money a quick count, make sure it's all here. All right, that is our 280. And before we actually get started with saving, we do need to make some change for our 50s here. I know for sure we have 2 envelopes in the back here that could really use some condensing. So hopefully we don't make any mistakes here. So 20, 40, 50 for a 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, those kept sticking together. So for another 50. Wow, we have a lot of ones here. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe I shouldn't have brought any ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Wow, we were able to get a lot of change right there. Nice. And just to be on the safe side, we have one more envelope here, I think, that could use some larger bills. Let's see. Yep, 20, 40, 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Wow, now we have a ton of 10s. 5, 10. Yeah, let's grab some more 5s. Yeah, for here, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that is all that we can do at the moment. Thank you for hanging in there with me while we got prepped. All right, now back to the front of the binder. For our medical savings binder, we always start off with our monthlies here. I love playing monthlies. They're great little wins and guaranteed. As long as you focus on finishing the monthlies up within the month, you will be finishing challenges every month, which is so encouraging. So we are starting with The Life of a Pig Who Wants to Save But Loves to Spend from Snow Gardener 307 and 307 Design Studios. We've just been going through here monthly. We finished May last time, and now we are, whoa, sorry about that, friends. Now we are on to June. We have 2 more weeks, or this week and 1 more week in June that we're going to be saving. So I'm going to try to scratch half of these. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's maybe scratch 6. Wow, this one is spicy this week. So it's a $50 savings challenge, but it has bonus and multipliers. This sticker is a little bit smaller, so I figured this was probably the bonus, but I did not figure that we would have such a crazy time with our multipliers, and I hope we have enough money. So we scratched it times 2 and then 5, so that is 10, which I was like, oh, okay, 10, but then we scratched the times 3 and a 9. So that is 27, 37, 47, 48, $49, and we only scratched half the challenge. So that's crazy. Okay, so 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was expecting that this would be like a little bit less than the whole challenge, but here we go. That is just how it goes. Thank you, Georgette, for helping us to save when we really just want to spend. And this cute quote is from Elvis Presley: "Sharing money is what gives it its value." Yes, love that. Thank you, Marlene, for that super spicy savings today. Up next, we have this monthly from Dee at Dee Plans and Budgets. She has the whole year available for free, which is amazing when you're trying to save money. And this one, I have 5 moods. I'm too old for this. I'm too tired for this. I don't have time for this. I'm too sober for this. And I don't get paid enough for this. I think this all the time at school. I'm sure every teacher does. Well, maybe not all the time, but you have your moments every now and then when a kid will say something or do something, or an administrator will say something or do something, and you're like, what in the world is happening right now? Okay, so hilarious, but I'm glad to be on a break from this right now. Let's see, since the Georgette, okay, sorry, my brain is also on break apparently. Since the Georgette savings was so spicy, let's do the smaller numbers here. I love how Dee is giving us these options. You can save the higher amount, which I did add up to be 60, I think, or you can save the smaller amounts, which I cannot remember, maybe it's 25. We'll see. So let's just maybe save half of them. And again, I am going to do the smaller numbers. There is absolutely nothing wrong with doing the smaller numbers. Okay, so let's see. We are going to have a 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 3 is 10 plus 3 is 13. All right, 13 going in to start this one off, and we will finish it up in 2 weeks when we come back for our last savings in this binder in June. We were actually going to be able to get to do 3 rounds of savings in this binder in June because there's 3 Sundays in June, except that I missed a Sunday, a whole week, actually, a few weeks ago. So we are making up for that. All right, this next setup is from Danny at Craft Co Budgets. All of her monthlies, again, these were free, save $25. So for June, super cute. Let's see, which ones should we save? How about we just do, should we do one side? Nah, let's just do every other one again. Or like a 3 and 2 is 5. And 3 and 2 is 5. So that is 10. And a 2 is 12. How about that? Yep. Okay, $12 going in this one. 10, 11, 12. Yay for June. And September is up next in there because I did do these double-sided. So July is in here somewhere, or I might have to go back and check my completed savings challenge box. I've been saving all of my completed challenges. Of course, the money goes where it needs to go, whether that's paying debt or into high yield savings. But I save all of the challenges just so that I have them to look back on at the end of the year to see how much we've accomplished. This next one up is from April at April's Fresh Start. This was a freebie back in December for her budget miss, but I think you can buy it now, but these are so cute and so budget friendly for the month of June. Let's see, how much should we save? How about, let's just do 10 in here today. 7 and 3, keep it simple for 10. All right, great start. Our final monthly challenge is from Candy at Stuff and Budget, and this one is not a freebie, but it is worth the purchase. This is her year of minis, and each month saves $30. So let's mark off $15 worth. How about 6 and 4 for 10, and a 3 and 2 for 15. 10, 15 going in here today. Nice. I love all of Candy's challenges. If I had infinite money, I would buy all of them. All right, up next, we are starting this one today. This is from Lindsay at Boy Mom Loves to Save. Sorry about that. You're getting on my nerves. We don't have that much money left. This saves $2.50. But there are a ton of tiny little scratchers on here. So let's scratch a few. I'm just gonna roll. We'll kind of see how it's going, and I'll stop when I feel like we've saved enough. All right, we will call it good there. That was so fun. So we've saved 32 in here so far, right? 10, 20, 32. Yep. Love that. That's so fun. I love how there's so many scratchers on here so that you get the satisfaction of scratching many times. It looks like it can get pretty spicy though with numbers up to 20. This next one up is from Mischief Managed Budgets. We have 4 scratchers left, so let's do 2 of them. And let's just roll the D4 to see where we scratch. Yay, that is 15. Nice. So 5 and a 10. Let's put the 10 and 2 5s back for a 20. So out of 100, we have saved 20, 40, 60, $70 in here. So 30 more to go between those 2 scratchers. Ooh, Yeah, okay, those are going to be a little bit pricey. I was hoping maybe we could finish this next time, but I don't know. $30 is kind of a lot. All right, up next we have this hilarious challenge from Debt Free by 43. Mercury is in the damn lemonade again. Yes, so true. Oh man. All right, let's roll and see where we're gonna scratch. All right, we scratched 2 8s there, so we have $16 going in today. And out of 60, let's see what we have saved. 10, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 34, more than halfway there now. That is awesome. And so sorry, friends, for the background noise. If you heard that, I think that was a helicopter flying over our house. There have been some exercises going on, so I think that is what it is. This means it's time for our Dr. Money Challenge. Let me grab that and I'll be right back. All right, here is Dr. Money, and we need 6 color dot die for this. I guess you don't need 6 necessarily, that's just how much I'm rolling at a time. Let's do this twice. All right, so we got a green, blue, red, and yellow. Purple and orange do not exist in the color key here. So another yellow, whoa, okay, and a blue. Nice. All right, so let's go ahead and pull the money. That is 2 yellows for 20, 1 green for 5, 2 blues for 4, and a red for a total of 5 there. So let's put this 5 back and grab another 10. Let me get these colored in. All right, let's go one more time. Okay, I will just go ahead and keep these since we can use all of them. 2 yellows and a red, and let's see, another yellow. Wow, I don't think I've ever gotten this many yellows in 1 week. All right, come on, red. Huh, 3 yellows, 3 red. Interesting. Okay, so that is 10, 20, 30 for the yellows, and 3 reds is 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that is a lot. Let me get these colored in and then we'll see how much we saved today. All right, let's see how much we have saved in here today. Wow, I wish I had some more 20s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3. Wow, 63 going in here today. Let's see where that puts us all together now. We have 1, 2 in our high yield, 3 in our high yield savings account, 300, 50, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, 477. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab 5. Nice. Awesome. I feel like we are finally passing the halfway mark here. This is a serious challenge. I saw Jenny maybe at oh no, I cannot remember the name of her challenge. Simply Living Simple. Oh, I can't remember, but I absolutely love watching her save. She saves a lot of larger amounts, and I forgot how much this one actually saved her. Right, let's move on now to, we can either start this one from April's Fresh Start, or let's actually see if we can't finish up this catch-all from Nita at the Almost Organized Owl. Let's see how much we've got. 10, 20, 5, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 55. Let's see how far that gets us. Yay, I think we only need 32 to finish this one up. Let me pull a 32. 10, 20, 5, 30, 31, 32. And let's see if that gets us to 250. Yay! That would be so awesome if it did. I think it will. I think I remember that's how much I counted we still needed last time. So let's see. So this should save us a total of $250, and this was a freebie from Nita at the Almost Organized Owl. 100 already in our high yield savings, 52, 10, 20, 35, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50. Yay. So let me just go ahead and grab this 5. Not both of them, just one. Yay, 250. That is so awesome. Super excited to put this in our high yield savings account. Woohoo. And I don't think I'm going to replace that. Instead, we will just come here to this large $200 savings challenge from April's Fresh Start. Let's see, how much are we putting in now? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, $23. All right, what can we do for 23? Let's see, we can do 9. Well, you can't really see that, can you? All right, let's try something a bit more fun. Maybe this bright orange. Okay, so 9 times 2 is 18. Times 3 would be 27. So 18 to 5, I said 23, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, so we are at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, it's 5. Okay, let's do a 5. Perfect. Nice. That is an awesome start to our new catch-all. Love that. Okay, so let's put this in here. And then we got some money to get back to the bank. Yay! So we have already accounted for this 100 here because it's already in the bank here. So we have, I think that means 150, right? Let's see if 150 is divisible by 35. 150 divided by 35. Nope. So let's see with this, maybe 160. 160 divided by 35. Still no. Okay. So 35 times 4 is 140. Okay. So 51, 10, 20, 30, 40. Or actually, let's just keep 2 10s, I think. All right. 51, 10, 20, 5, 35, 40. So 140 is going back to the bank. $20 is going to be staying in here. And let me get our 4 more boxes colored in. Yay. All right. So that completely finishes up that row for us. So we should have 4 rows times 15 boxes per row times 35, $2,100 in this high yield savings account. Yay. I'll insert a screenshot here for you to see. Awesome. Okay, we still have a long way to go to meet our goal though, but well on our way. So that is always super exciting. All right, let me get this cleaned up and I will be right back with our education savings binder. All right, I am back with our education savings binder and $200. We save $200 every other week in here to hopefully get to $5,000 by the end of the year. We have, let me give our money a quick count. All right, that is 200 and no ones, as you will see. So let's actually make some change real quick. Let's see, I think, which one? There was one in here for sure that could use condensing. Ah, this one. Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 23. Okay. And I think we can also jump right back here to finish up our catch-all from Karen at the Faithful Dash, because I know we can make a change here. This will save us a total of 20 and we just have $1 more to go. So let me give this one a heart and we will put in $1 by putting 19 back. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. going back, 20 going in, yay, and this is a completed challenge. We're going to be completing a couple others today, I think, which I am also very excited about. But before we do that, let me pull this one out. This is going to be our new catch-all. It is from Jen at Teach Save Travel. It is her classroom supplies, I think, savings challenge. I love her watercolors. So pretty, and I love supporting fellow teachers. All right, so now we got that set up, and now we are going to pick up where we left off with our life savings challenge. And we have used all of our cards except for one of each for our home and profession. So I will set these, up at the top right here, since we know we'll be using those, and we don't have any money saved for this round yet. So let me push this to the side and grab our game board. Here we go. All right, so I'm just going to roll and move around the board. We are starting off first, though, with graduation. So let's go to college. We're going to save $10 right off the bat for that. And let me roll, see where we go next. That is a 1. So we are going to rent our first apartment. Aw, love that. $5, $6, $7 going in for our first apartment. Yay. All right, where to next? 5. So we're going to skip date night and go straight to our new job. We are going to be a nurse. So, oh my goodness. Save 39 or 12. All right, let's go with a higher number. We're going to save 39, 20, 30. Actually, let's put back a 1 here and take 40. 20, 40. There we go. Wow, that is a lot. Okay, we're just gonna get about halfway done with this. So maybe once we get right before our new house, that's where we'll stop. All right, because the house is $15 on its own. Okay, 1, 2, 3. New wardrobe, save 8. So 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's go ahead and condense some more here. We can grab another 20. Wow, this is looking like it might be our most expensive round yet. Let's go one more time. And 2, 1, 2. So we land on payday. Oh gosh, all right, save 39. Let's put back a 1 and take 40 more. 20, 40. Yeah, I think we have to stop here. This is taking all our money. And 1, 2, 3. If we roll a 4 or higher, we will get to the new house anyway. So we're just going to pause there. I will leave these here. And let's see, how much did we save today? We saved 20, 40, 60, 80, 103. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is definitely going to be our highest savings. Usually we save about 100-ish by the time we get to the end. So maybe I was a little too ambitious there with saving our $39 salary. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. All right, we will pick back up here in 2 weeks. Okay, so next up we are going to be going back to the front of our binder here. And this challenge is from Budget with Carly. It is our certified silly goose. So cute. We are just starting this one. It will save 100, but there are a lot of scratchers. 20 scratchers? So that should be pretty friendly. So let's go twice. Okay, 14 starting us off here, and I absolutely love the rainbow effect of the holographic stickers with this background. Absolutely beautiful. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, starting us off in this fun challenge. Certified silly goose, love that. All right, our next challenge here is from Lindsay at Bookish Mama Budgets. Let's scratch twice on this one too. Let's see where we're gonna go. All right, 13 going in this one. It is double-sided. I cannot remember how much this will save us though. Okay, 13, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's see if we can't make some change or condense. Yay, yes we can. Okay, we have 20, 30, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 52. Wow, 52. I wonder how much this will save. Maybe 60? I cannot remember. I know the essay listing said, but I just cannot remember off the top of my head. Super cute. Okay, our next one is a new one for this week. This is from Ellie at Ellie on Earth. Let's scratch twice here too. All right, this challenge will save us a total of 60, and we are saving 9 today. It says happy birthday. I think it's just like a vintage birthday card with Robin Hood. So cute. Not for birthdays, this is for education. So 9, and we're starting it off, so I can't put anything back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A good thing I have all these ones. Maybe an excess of ones, but that is okay. Okay, let's see if we can finish this one today. This one is from Becca at Becca Budget 777. Let's see, how much do we have to save to finish this one? That is 14, 8, and 6. I'm pretty sure, right? Let's see, I can't put anything back. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whoa, spoke too soon on the ones. I think we're running out. So, in this one, it's a save of 45, but I guess plus maybe, let's see, 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Should I make sure? Yeah, okay. So if you find the coffee cup, you double your scratch off, which is why it's kind of a weird amount. So 49, woohoo, completed challenge, yay. Love that, Becca. Thank you so much. So super cute. Okay. Should we replace that one? Sure. Let's see what else we've got back here. Let's see. We don't need any from Liz and Les right now. We have one of those. We have some of these. Let's see. We could bring in one from Snow Gardener 307. Yeah, let's do that. This one's so cute. Happiness is a long, hot bubble bath. This will save us a total of 100, and it is double-sided. We might, well, my son does love rubber duckies. Okay, we'll do this one, but maybe separately. We'll start with just a scratch off since this is a $100 savings challenge. That's kind of a lot. My son loves baths though, most days. Every now and then he like panics, but I think that's just when he gets too tired. Not panics as in being scared, but he just says no. But at that point with toddlers, right, they'll just say no to anything. So this next one up is from Debt Free by 43. It saves a total of 80. Let's go twice. All right, that is 9 going in here. Unfortunately, I do have a 1 to put back, so I will take a 10, or last 10 actually. So out of 80, we have 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 66, 67, and 3 more scratchers. That's awesome. Okay, cute but prickly. Oh no, do we have enough money for cute but prickly? Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 37. I think we do. Okay, we are adding these together. So let's do loving or snacky. Let's do snacky. Loving might be my favorite, so we'll save that one for last. So cute but prickly and snacky is going to save us $15. 5, 10, 15. My son likes to have a special, like, tiny, I mean, just a super small thing, a snack in this special zipper compartment of his backpack after school every day. He looks forward to it every day. Again, nothing fancy, and it's just like a tiny little something, but the days that we forget it, oh boy. But it's really cute how something small like that is like so meaningful to him every day. It's adorable. All right, so because we are adding the top and bottom number, we will save, well, we should save 225, but there were a couple weeks where I did some funky multiplying. Oops. Yep. So we'll save more than that. Right now we have 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 25, 32. So 232 and just $15 more. Yay. We will get to finish this up next week. I love that. Okay, up next we have back to school. And we have 5, 10, 15, 22. to, should we actually, just so that we get to everything, I'm going to jump back to this one from Crafty Awareness. We already completed the envelope that comes in this set, and so now I'm just working on some of the scratch offs. Actually, just this one right now. Let's roll and see where we're going to scratch, and then we can go back and use the other one as kind of like our catch-all for today. All right, 13 going in here, 13, 14, 15, so 5, 10, 15. So now we have 21 saved in our Moon's Mystery Scratch Off. And then we will go back up. So sorry for jumping around, but we're gonna get to everything today, which is awesome, especially considering how much we ended up putting in that first challenge. All right, so let's see, what should we do? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe I think all we can do is 5 for a crayon. Okay, it is so crazy that each of these crayons is $5. Okay, 5 more going in for a crayon. 1, 2, oh, I already put it in. Okay, perfect. So now we have 28 saved in here. 5, 10, 15, 28. Yep. All right, I guess that's how we get to a 316 plus, which is crazy. All right. Up next, we have these $4 going into our new catch-all from Janet Teach Save Travel. And let me grab a marker. All right, and we will just scratch off this for here. Nice, that is a great start. And I love how she's made this so you can put your own scratchers on if you want. The circles kind of show you where to put the scratchers. That's awesome. Yay. Okay, so we did finish 2 challenges actually today. So let me grab our tracker binder from Budget with Carly. I'll be right back. Okay, here we are with our binder from Budget with Carly, and actually we don't need this one anymore or this. Let me move them out the way. Perfect. Okay, don't need our markers either. Okay. All right, so this has values in it from 25 to 50 to 75. And I am using prop bills in here. I do not want $5,000 just sitting here. It is definitely going to do us much better in a specific education savings account. So we are saving or adding in 20 and 40 something, right? 49, right? 20, 30, 45, 9. Yes. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 5, 66, 7, 8, 9. So 69 going in. And let's see, can we get to 75? 69, 71, 2, 3. 73, we're just $2 shy of 75. So let me actually just get 70, and then we'll have 3 rollover. So I'll end up putting this one back. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, bringing in our prop bills here, we have 20, so I'll go ahead and trade that out and leave this one in. And then 50, so 20, 30, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9. This will go to the bank. I'm also going to take out a prop bill, which will not go to the bank, but it's just already accounted for, so we're just like condensing here, I guess. All right, so that is this 50. And because we are so super close to a 75, I'm just going to hold these. Oh, and I'm just noticing this vinyl is kind of sparkly. Oh, that's so cool. So let's put this in the back, and next time when we finish some more challenges, we will hopefully be able to go ahead and add to our 75s here. All right. That is it for our video today. Mahalo nui for being here with me, for saving with me. I am so grateful for you. I hope that you have a wonderful upcoming week, and I will see you tomorrow for Mini Mondays. Aloha.